What up and what's poppin'? It's your dog Breeze from Fahrenheit 451, part of the Fourth and Gold Network. We're burning the books alive. Ugly 1-3 day on my bets yesterday. Back on my best bets in the NBA for January 31st. I got 7 of them. I really got 9 of them, but I got 7 official picks, man, where I look to finish the month off with a bang and not be lame. Hopefully it's a bang instead of the lame. First up, Coby White of the Chicago Bulls, over 4.5 rebounds. Shop around, get your best line. Hit this line in the last 5 out of 6. 5, 9, 10, and 6 rebounds in the last 4 games versus Charlotte. Next up, Fear the Beard, James Harden of the Los Angeles Clippers, over 14.5 rebounds and assists combined. Shop around, get your best line. 10 assists or more in his last 4 out of 5. 5 rebounds or more in his last 5 out of 6. Hit this rebounds and assist line in the last 4 out of 5, and in the last 4 versus Washington. Paul George is not playing tonight. He's hit this line in the last 6 out of 7 without Paul George. Next, same game, same. Mason Plumlee of the LA Clippers, under 8.5 rebounds. Shop around, get your best line. He averages 20.6 minutes in his last 5 games with a high of 25.2 minutes. So, when he plays 25 minutes or less, he's went under this line in the last 9 out of 10. Next, different player, same position, same theory. Shout out to Dream. Jusuf Nurkic, under 10.5 points. He averages 22.5 minutes in his last 5 games with a high of 26.6 minutes. So when he plays 27 minutes or less, he's went under this line in the last 9 out of 10. Next, love and hate relationship with this guy, Domantas Sabonis. Shout out to Arvidas. Of the Jusuf Nurkic plays for the Phoenix Suns. Sabonis plays for the Sacramento Kings. Domantas Sabonis of the Sacramento Kings, over 17.5 points. Shout out to Arvidas. He's hit this line in his last 7 out of 10 games with 1 hook. In his last 2 games versus Miami, he's had 22 and 18 points. When he had the 18 points, he played just 23 minutes. Next up, my first official lean, Red Rocket, Red Velvet, Kevin Huerter, the guy who doesn't care about our parlays. Kevin Huerter of the Sacramento Kings, same game, same, over 2.5 3-pointers made. Hit this line in his last 3, and he's had 7 and 4 3-pointers in the last 2 games versus Miami. Miami allows the most threes to shooting guards. He's also had highs of 6 and 7 3-pointers made in his last 7 games. Just have the worst luck betting on threes. That's why we just gonna make that a lean. Next up, I absolutely love this play. Alperen Sengun of the Houston Rockets, over 18.5 points. He's had 37, 24, 30, and 31 points in his last 4 out of 6 games. 24 and 37 points in his last 2 games versus New Orleans. He's averaged 34 minutes in his last 10 games. He's hit this line in his last 9 out of 10 when he plays that amount of minutes. Next up, in the same game, same, Jalen Green of the Houston Rockets, over 19.5 points. The whole world is on Jalen Green today. Count me in. Jalen Green, 33, 25, 40, and 25 points when he plays 31 minutes or more versus New Orleans, which is the amount of minutes that he's currently averaging. 29, 36, and 34 points in his last 3 out of 4 games. We just need 20. Last but not least, my last lean of the night is going to be Jalen Suggs. Another love-hate relationship. Definitely more hate, but another love-hate relationship and another lean, my final lean of the night. Jalen Suggs of the Orlando Magic, over 1.5 3-pointers made. Hit this line in the last 5 out of 7 games. 2 threes or more in his last, 2 threes exactly in his last game versus the San Antonio Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs allow the 10th most threes to point guards, which is his position. To run it all back, we got Coby White, over 4.5 rebounds. James Harden, over 14.5 rebounds and assists. Mason Plumlee, under 8.5 rebounds. Jusuf Nurkic, under 10.5 points. Domantas Sabonis, over 17.5 points. Kevin Huerter, over 2.5 3-pointers made. Alperen Sengun, over 18.5 points. Jalen Green, over 19.5 points. And last but not least, Jalen Suggs, over 1.5 3-pointers made. Like, comment, and subscribe for your daily sports betting videos and analysis. Let's keep burning them. As always, I'll see you tomorrow. Parlays, builders will be over on Twitter. Don't meet me there, beat me there.